Hi Roberto, this is Jeff with Zucor Marketing. We're based in San Antonio, Texas, and we specialize exclusively in helping trade companies like concrete contractors, roofers, construction companies to get more customers through Google. We've actually helped over 100 companies just like yours to do exactly that. And in this video, I'm going to show you specifically what's holding your website back and what your top competitors doing differently that's allowing them to beat you right now. Let me start with a quick result from a recent client we work with. They're in a contractors or construction company industry with a similar market to yours. When they came to us, they were getting roughly 4 calls a week from their website. And after we implemented the same changes I'm about to show you, they were getting 11 valid leads a week within 90 days. I'm sharing that because I want you to understand that what I'm about to show you isn't theoretical. These are real changes that produce real results from companies exactly like yours. Now, let's look at your website. Compared to your top competitors, your website is average at best. And I'm going to show you exactly why. The gap isn't about in how your website looks, but in how Google sees it. Right now, Google doesn't see it the way it needs to in order to put you in front of customers who are actively searching for the services you offer. So there are three main areas where your website is falling short. Let's go ahead and go through each one of them. Number one is the content. Google is looking for, 1,000 words on your homepage, and the more relevant content you have, the more Google considers you an expert in your field, and the higher it will rank you on Google. So let's go ahead and do a quick count just to see how many words you have on your homepage. Well, currently you have 198 words. This is actually significantly short of what Google wants to see, so adding additional relevant content to your homepage would directly improve how Google will rank you. Second will be the keywords. So keywords are the exact words and phrases your customers type into Google when they're searching for businesses like yours. For example, if someone in your market search for concrete services in Montgomery, Alabama, into the search bar, and then what Google will do, it will scan your website looking for those exact phrases. So the more you use the right keyword throughout your content, the more Google considers your website relevant for those searches and the higher it ranks you. However, repeating the keywords too many times is called keyword stuffing, and Google will actually penalize you for it. So the goal is strategic usage. Now let's go ahead and take a look at how Google actually displays the results. So when you do a search, you'll actually see three types of results. Well, at the top we have here is the map pack, which which actually takes into account the distance of the business from the person doing the search. Being here is extremely valuable because these listings get a lot of attention and clicks. So the results here are actually your complete Google business profile, including reviews, call button, updates, and many more, and not just links into your website. Below the map pack are the organic search results, which many people actually call real results because they're not paid ads. So these are website Google considers most relevant based on the keywords being searched and factors about the quality of your website. So this is like your main competitor in the organic search, and this is exactly who's taking most of the customers from you. So right off the bat, they have a crystal clear call to action the moment you land on their homepage. They have an enormous amount of keywords, optimized content throughout their website. They have detailed service pages, regular updated blogs. They also have tons of other great contents. And every one of these things actually tells Google that this is an important and a trustworthy website. And Google rewards them by putting them at the top of the search results. And moving on to the third one, these are what we call the backlinks. We'll move on with the numbers. So we actually use a professional tool called Ahrefs that most SEO specialists use to evaluate website. I'm going to walk you through the numbers we have here, starting off with DR. This is the level of trust that Google has in your website, and UR is the overall strength of your website. Backlinks here are, what do you call this? Backlinks are like links from other website pointing to yours. and you can actually think of them as recommendations or shoutouts from around the internet. The more high quality backlinks you have, the more important Google considers you, and the higher it will rank you on Google as well. We'll also compare your numbers to your competitors' numbers. So with DR and UR, it shows that Google considers their website a much more trustworthy, although you have a stronger website. They also have more backlinks and more keywords, which gave them more traffic within the last 30 days. What that actually means is that Google currently trusts their website significantly more than yours, and the difference translates directly into them receiving more phone calls, of course, and more leads from customers who search for exactly what you offer. Customers who never even saw your website because your competitor's website showed up first on the searches. So just to summarize what we found, your website needs better content and more keywords to meet Google's requirements, and you need significantly more high quality backlinks to close the trust gap between your website and your competitors. Each of this is actually flexible. None of them requires rebuilding your website from scratch. They are specific, targeted improvements that will directly impact where you rank on Google, and thus how many new customers you get versus your competitors. Now, some of these changes are things you can, begin working on with yourself, and this video is giving you a clearer picture of exactly where to focus. But if you want to quickly and completely beat your competitors, we can also help you out with that. Also, our founder, Mr. Turcott, is a marketing specialist who worked with trade companies for over 25 years. He does a limited number of free 20-minute deep dive calls with business owners where he builds a specific action plan tailored to your website, your services, and your local market. It's a genuine working session. It's not a sales call. He'll tell you exactly what you should and in what order, and you can actually take that plan and do whatever you like with it. I'm also going to be following up within a couple of days. And if you have seen if what you've seen in this video resonates with you, it's like worth 20 minutes of your time to talk with Mr. Turcott. So I really do appreciate your time. You all have a wonderful day. Bye.